Hi everyone, thank you very much. We are still here in Johannesburg. It's a great night. The program is already on, and I'm with one of our very own right here. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself to you at home. Sir, please kindly introduce yourself to the listeners at home, who you are, and the
My
position you hold in this community.
my name is Joshua Oludari Awesome. I am a Nigerian by birth, and I'm also South African by naturalization. I live here in South Africa, but I do work in coaching psychology, mental health, and the research world. Um, I believe that every one of us can really just be the change we want to see in society. I'm grateful to um, be doing the bit I can in my own area of expertise. Um, and I believe strongly that sometimes just choosing to be in the right um, community could be helpful towards advancing what we seek to want to represent. I know that one of the reasons why many Nigerians who are professionals in the health sector, academia, in corporate, um, tend to focus more on their own life and their work is because they really have spent a lot of time building their name and growing their career. And when you are centered around certain values, you don't want that, to be trivialized or negatively impacted. So my perspective is those are some of the things that has informed the decisions, the choices by professionals to want to just do their own thing, focus on their own area of expertise. I think it's also because there hasn't been a concerted effort to really unite and be guided around common values. The question will then be what values really matter. I think the values that someone would not need to explain who they are, what they do, what they represent. I mean, people should not look out from the mirror or look out from the window when you say good morning. If you say good morning, it really should be morning. And that has not been the case. I've always said that you cannot have over 100 million children and expect all of them to be perfect. Perfection also doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. So I think those who are good and those who are value-based should be open to listen to, those who really want to see the greater good emerge. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I showed up here. And because I have an open heart, I don't know it all. I'd like to relate with the right kind of people. I also want to be very careful so that I don't get labeled for what is not right. I have been at what I do for 25 years, so I think I'd rather just relate with the right kind of people. And in saying people, I have not specifically mentioned, people of Nigerian descent. It's quite interesting because when people who are of African descent travel to any African country or Europe or America, many times when they are doing something wrong, they tend to want to call them people who are of Nigerian descent. But it's also important to realize that there's a reason why that happens, because it's a form of identification, and the nation has been known for great, amazing, uncommon things. So just as it's been known for great and uncommon things, it's also been known for uncomfortable things that people are uncomfortable to talk about. I guess, I really could pause there, but thanks for having me.
Wow, Dr. Joshua Oludare Awesome, it's a pleasure having you. Thank you for this beautiful conversation we have with you. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, everyone. See you again.